Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Chew&Chat, and I'm Joan. Got some sleeping dogs. They've got their bellies full. I bought them 3 rotisserie chickens from Walmart, pulled all the meat off the bones, and that's what they had for supper, because we are celebrating my brother's 62nd birthday in heaven. Yeah. He just died a week ago. It was 50 years. So, yeah. This will be his 62nd birthday. Yeah, so he's in heaven. And, we have a bag of Chinese. I don't know what happened to my tripod. I got it so far up there in the air, I don't know. I haven't done a video for y'all, and it's been several days. And, this is Thursday. Y'all know I have videos coming out Saturdays and Wednesday. Get my soy sauce out. There's a cookie right here, top. Let's open up our cookie. Let's see what it says. I hope it's something good. And I ordered something different this time. You know, I can't eat these because I'm allergic to them. I'll look like Rudolph. Don't talk loudly in public spaces. Thank you for letting me know that. All right, got me some paper towels. I think this will work. I brought me a plate in here in case I need it. I have, hold on. This is sweet and sour chicken. I didn't put makeup on today. I did brush my teeth and brush my hair. So, got that. I don't know why they put onions and carrots in it. It's probably bell pepper in this one. I haven't figured that out yet. This is new. I've been sick all day, and I was like, I don't know. I was gonna cook. Then I was like, I don't want to cook. Then I was like, I'm gonna cook because it's my brother's birthday. He always cook, and even though he did. And then my son, the youngest one, tells me he's going out to eat tonight. And I was like, well, I'll just order some Chinese. So I thought I'd get something different. We got shrimp fried rice. It looks delicious. If you don't like shrimp, start with the Chinese and Long John Silver's. That'll get you hooked right there. Okay. And so, let me put me some soy sauce on here real quick. How's everyone been doing? I might as well put both packages. They must didn't give us very much. I think my oldest son took 2 packages of soy sauce and I took 2. That's enough. And I've seen people before put sweet and sour sauce on their fried rice. So I was like, you know what? I got this here. Let's give it a try. And I'll tell you what, you don't even feel that. Oh, hold on. Let me get it straight. Whatever. Well, it's not all the way full. I guess that's good because usually these containers, I spill half of it on me. Trying to be careful. Oh, you know, I'm going to pour just a little drizzle some of this on my fried rice here. I don't want to pour it all on now. Oh, hold on. Need to move my water over. I got my water. Okay. Yeah, y'all can see that. Alright, let's see how this tastes. Mmm. I see. Mmm. I'm gonna put this more in there. That's mighty tasty. I'm just gonna, it's mine. So see, it don't matter. It's all mine. My kids don't like it. So I'll grab some of this. Yeah. Here's the peppers. I don't know why they do that. Mm. Y'all ain't boom out there. We're having a very bad storm. I really like that. I won't choke on it. I've seen several people on videos that put the sweet sour sauce on the rice and keep getting to do it. Oh, I usually don't order this. I usually order that lo mein noodles. I'm kind of tired of the lo mein noodles. Can you believe we're already in May? Wow. Wow, it's really booming outside. They've been showing pictures from the news station. People sending pictures of hail. We have had so much hail this year. I'm gonna tell you what, I would order this again. Tijin's and brand. 10 out of 10. Definitely. It's really, really good. I thought y'all might enjoy something different. Mm. I'm gonna give me some butter. I absolutely love water with my Chinese food. Sounds like Mother Nature's having PMS out there. That is really good. Let me get just a couple more pieces of this. I'll take some of these vegetables. My kids don't like these vegetables. I don't know why. I like vegetables. It's just strange putting it in this chicken. I don't know what it's for. I was going to get a couple pieces of chicken. It's really good if you put it in the air fryer for a couple minutes. It was probably nice and crispy when they put it in the box. Then they put it in the box and it gets all slimy, watery. That's more of maybe my tripod works better like that. Well, I wasn't feeling well this morning, so I went to the bathroom, opened up the Alka-Seltzer. I've been trying all day to go to sleep. After this video, I'm going to sleep. Because I think it was about 10 o'clock this morning. I was very sick. So I went to the bathroom, looked to see what's in the medicine cabinet, found that. Took 2 pills. I was going to go to sleep. I don't know what happened. Then I had a grocery delivery. Thank goodness. I was going to go to town today, run errands, and I was going to have them have my groceries, pick those up. And someone told me when I checked out last night, I have it delivered. I'm glad I did because I was sick. And it's gotten to be a hassle if you're picking up at Walmart or Sam's. I don't know about Costco. I don't have a Costco card. Like you had to show them your driver's license, and if someone else is gonna pick it up, you got to make sure who's gonna pick it up, and all this mess and don't like it. And real good. I'm really getting full. I always said that this rice, it's enough for 2 or 3 people. My kids can eat all that. I can't eat all that. My shoulders are hurting so bad. Well, I know I've torn my rotator cuffs again. But with this storm coming through, I felt it early this morning. Josephine, she looks at me when I turn away. But then I turn this way when I'm facing her. She puts her head down. Hey, at least I know how to get them to behave. Get their belly all full. Well, I had to feed them early because the storm was coming. And then, I usually don't eat for a couple more hours, but it's like I didn't want the delivery people or whoever being out in the storm. And so, man. Let's see if I have any more shrimp in here. How about they do give you a lot of shrimp with the shrimp fried rice. Let me see. I don't know what's going on. I'm still planning my Colorado trip. Sometime at the end of the year. Beginning of fall. I saw a video someone posted the other day. There was still snow on the highway, on the roads in Colorado. I was like, is it snowy all the time in Colorado? I don't, we don't have snow in Texas. Not where I live, it's South Texas. And, so, I don't know. That doesn't stick a little. Oh, that shrimp looks sick. I don't want it. Oh, I'm going to test it. Well, so far, there's nobody going with me to Colorado except Maine. I may have to recruit my friend Susan or somebody here with me. Maybe a girl's trip. She can leave her husband at home and leave her grandchildren at home. This was supposed to be for a trip for my son. He's talking about his girlfriend wanted to go to Colorado or Dallas. I was like, well, let's go to Colorado. And I guess they're telling me they don't want to. Hey, we got an Airbnb. They would have their own bedroom. We got a hotel room. They would have their own hotel room. I guess they're saying they don't want to go on vacation with me. It's not like I'm going to be going doing stuff with them. I just want to go and we got an Airbnb or whatever. I just want to look outside of some mountains and cook some chocolate chip cookies. That's always been my dream. Just sit back, look at a mountain, and cook some chocolate chip cookies. Well, if y'all know, I've been needing both my knees replaced since I was going almost 30 years, and the orthopedic doctor is always something. First time, oh, you're too young. You can't get it done because you're too young. And I've been in pain and having to not do much because I'm not getting any knees. And then they're like, well, you can't get them done because you know what? You can only get them done 2 or 3 times in your lifetime. I was like, well, I'm not trying to run a marathon or climb a mountain. You know, I just want to be able to, if we go have a fair or, you know, if we go to a flea market, you know, just regular everyday stuff. Go to the Walmart, just whatever. And, well, at least I can stand up more than I used to. When I didn't get my new disc, I had a bad disc. It was terrible trying to stand up or do anything. But it's a lot better since I got my new disc in my neck. And, but if I go anywhere, I have to make sure, you know, after 10-15 minutes, I need to sit down for a few minutes. Let my knees rest for a minute, then I can get back up and do. But, you know, I used to take those knee injections, and they made me gain so much weight. They don't tell you that. I happened to find an orthopedic doctor who told me that. It's like, you know, about my mother was getting them done, and her primary doctor did blood work on her. She called her and told her, hey, we think you've got hold on, it's some kind of cancer, blood cancer. And so they sent her to a specialist out of town, 3 hours away, and he started asking her questions, And then she's like, oh, hold on. She goes, it's hard for me to get up here on this table because I just got knee injections and I need my knees replaced. He goes, hold on. So he went and found out that she's been having all these years, for several years, knee injections, and it came back showing that she had this blood cancer, which she didn't do, but those knee injections elevate your blood whatever that he has, white blood cells, or I think it's white blood. It makes them whatever. So they had to take her off that. And then I've started getting them for several years, and it just made you so hot. They're like, make sure you don't get those when it's summertime because it makes you so hot. If you're gonna do the knee injections, do it during the winter time. So otherwise, it makes you so hot. And then it does make you gain lots and lots of weight. So I hadn't had him several years. I said because I don't want that problems with my blood like my mother had, and I just they're making loud noises, and I don't need to gain weight. And it's terrible when you're having those injections. It makes you hot. Then you're in this Texas heat. Plus, then you add the heat of the menopause being hot. It's not a good combination. So, what is the name of that? It'll come to me. They thought that my mother had that cancer. See, not all doctors tell you things. They don't, or some don't even know. Or they're just too lazy. They don't want to tell you. Or they just like to send you to a specialist. It's really good. Sometimes I'll ask my mother, she'll pop things in my do y'all have that? I have this one friend, his wife, and she's constant. What in the world is that mean? It's so full. I love that. I'm telling you, but I would definitely order that again. Definitely. I don't think we have a little black pepper. And it's just a rumbling outside. You know, I couldn't decide exactly which I wanted. Well, I was going to do the Taco Bell, then I was thinking about doing the Arby's. I was like, I don't want to do a video without putting my makeup on. I was like, you know what? I don't feel like putting my makeup on. And I hate spending money and eating it, and I don't get a video out of it. Y'all wouldn't understand if you don't do YouTube too. So, as I'm always thinking, what should I do for y'all? You know, if I do eat something off camera, I get upset with myself for doing a video. And I was like, well, I can't be like that. I can't film constantly. And excuse me. Oh, a lot of rice. Let's see if I can get a little bit more down. I'll tell you. Oh, let me see. This is the first, second. Oh, May 4th is Sunday. May the 4th be with you. I usually forget that date. I may do an extra little video. Later. I bought a chocolate cake and I bought a strawberry shortcake. I think that's what it was. From Walmart. And a strawberry shortcake. Well, I hope it tastes, at least tastes delicious, because he had it upside down in the bag. And it's not his fault, the delivery guy. I don't mind. They put them, they take everything out to their cars and load their cars up. He don't know what's in the bags. So, I don't know. I can't blame him for that. And I got that little bitty one for Java, because today's Java's birthday, and y'all know I just had put him to sleep a couple of months ago. And well, I found him, and the vet said when I found him, because he was only like 12 pounds, I think he was. He was supposed to be like 60 pounds or something. He was just bones, just skin over bones. And 40 pounds. He was supposed to be way up there. And the vet said he thought he was around 6 months because of his teeth. And so I just counted back from when I found him. And I think it was like maybe May 8th or something like that. And it's like, well, you know what? I'm just going to stick it on my brother's birthday, so I'll remember his birthday. So I know I'm not the only one who does that. So, I don't think I did hardly any birthdays last year. I did do my kid's birthday, but I usually celebrate people who passed away. You know, my grandparents and my brother, aunts and uncles, whoever. And usually celebrate their birthday. And I usually make a good meal or order some food. And I'll make a cake or buy a cake and have ice cream, whatever, go with it, and celebrate. Remember them. And I don't know if y'all do it or not. I know I do it. And I never knew it was hard on my mother celebrate my brother's birthday until after she had died. I was reading her posts. She used it more as a teenage journal, well, whatever, they write down, you know, your thing, what you do that day or whatever. She uses like that, a journal or something. And she wrote about how she loved and appreciated me always celebrating my brother's birthday, but it always made her sad. She never said nothing. Never said nothing. And our first few years, she sounded like a total breakdown after he got killed, and then she just like froze up. There was no when someone died or anything, there's no emotions. When I got the phone call that my kid's father had passed away, I was so upset. I was so distraught. I walked in the living room to tell her that he had died that day. And she's like, oh. No one mentioned nothing. She didn't come in there to see if I was okay or she could do anything for me or just sit there. Nothing. Oh, that's him. My great aunt died. She was on hospice at the nursing home. I was at the end of the bed, and then my mother was on this side, my aunt was on this side, and I said, I think she's died. I said, she made a kind of funny noise and rolled her eyes on her, yes, and her face stuck like that. And she never moved again. And I watched her about 15, 20 minutes, and they were sitting there just talking. I said, I think she's gone. Oh, no, she's fine. I said, no, I think she's gone. And so I said, I'm going to go find the hospice nurse. So I went out to the hallway, and she was coming down the hall. I told her, I said, I think my great aunt has passed away. And she goes, well, let me go in here and do these tests. They had to do these tests. I don't know if they do them anymore. It was like 15 minutes. They have to wait and make sure before they can declare someone dead. And do all these different checks and stuff. And yeah, she had died. I think she walked out of the room when we sat down, because I think she went to call the funeral home or something to get her. And she they're sitting there just chatting. I'm sitting there crying, and I said, what in the world is wrong with y'all? Your aunt has just sat there and died in front of y'all's eyes. I said, y'all can't even look at her. Y'all are just sitting there talking and chatting with each other, and I'm crying, and it's like, what's wrong with you? That's not normal to not be crying. I mean, aunt has just, oh, we'll do that in privacy, you know, behind our closed doors at home. I was like, what is that? I like people who cry. I like people who show emotions. You know. So, some of y'all may do that too. I think it's strange. I like people showing their emotions. I don't like hurtful, mean emotions. But when someone passes away, it's good to cry. So, all right, so I'm going to leave it here. So make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, click that bell notification, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.